You guys know, when Gen Z is reacting to old music, you know I've got to react to them. Because that's the world we live in. Me reacting to teens, reacting to 90s music. This is another day on the content farm, people. My hands look like this, so your hands can look like this. Before we get into it, this is going to be an unpopular take, but I think 90s rap is mostly not good. Just for the record, I've been listening to rap since about 1987, 88, back when I was a little kid. Learned about it from MTV, started watching Yo MTV Raps right when that started back in whatever it was, 88, 89. So I have been listening to this stuff longer than most of you people have been alive. And I know it's an unpopular opinion because it seems like everyone has agreed that Jay-Z and Tupac and Ice Cube are these like untouchable legends that nobody is ever allowed to say anything bad about. But I think most of it is pretty damn corny. But I feel like the kids these days may disagree with me. We'll see. Because I feel like I see a lot of like teenagers walking around, you know, in Ice Cube and Aaliyah shirts and stuff like that. So they may disagree with me. We'll find out. Let's see if the kids agree with me. Before we get any further into the video, have you checked out my Spotify playlist? I add new stuff to it pretty much anytime I find a cool new song. So I update it usually a couple times a week with some new stuff. So if you are looking for new music to check out, hit the link in the description of this video.
Okay, Annie, what? It's the hard knock life.
I do like that song. That's the only Jay-Z song I like.
It's Jay-Z. I know so much.
Jay-Z from Tidal.
Does Gen Z know 90s hip hop?
Yes.
Okay, so we've got Jackson is back. Lucas, my man Lucas is back. The Sass Master Lucas. I hope that he zings these rap boomers as much as he zings the rock boomers. And then we've got some new people I don't recognize. We've got Jamie. Don't recognize her, I don't think.
Totally.
Well, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
The
And we've got Jillian and Jack. I don't recognize them either. Let's see.
90s.
I mean,
Oh, me?
let's
Obviously
find
not.
out.
Jer and Paulina. Okay.
To the folk.
I do think this song is great. In general, I think Snoop Dogg's music is horrible and Dr. Dre's music is mostly bad too. But I will say, I do think this is a 10 out of 10 song. This is probably the single best 90s rap song in my opinion. Like, this song still holds up. As much as I said that I don't like 90s rap, this song is actually great. Let's see what the kids think.
Oh, Snoop.
Oh,
Everyone knows Snoop.
I only knew because
Snoop Dogg, everyone's pothead uncle from, you know, crypto commercials and whatever other awful stuff he's been up to lately for a paycheck.
he said his name.
Oh my god.
Do you know it? You're like 90s.
Ain't nothing but a G thing.
That's probably the name of the song, isn't it? Yeah.
I've
It
never
is.
seen him look this young. I mean, I'm used to seeing him on like the Martha cooking show, right?
Yes, exactly. She said, I'm used to seeing him on the Martha cooking show. I mean, shout out to Snoop Dogg for staying relevant for so long. But man, yeah, that's his brand now, is your pothead uncle hanging out with Martha Stewart and celebrity roasts and crypto commercials.
Who was in this video?
He spelled his name.
And Puppy Bowl, yes.
Snoop Dogg.
D-O-G. Oh, G.
That is Snoop
Two
Dogg.
Gs.
But who else was it?
Dr. Dre.
Oh, I like this. You see Jackson doing his, wiggling his neck there. Jackson's feeling the funk.
But who else was it?
Dr. Dre. There you go.
Why do I think of Beats headphones?
It was very chill, which I feel like a lot of Snoop Dogg songs are very
true.
chill.
It's a chill.
I like it. It's
Yeah.
very good.
It's a slow ride.
Before we get into it, let's do
Trivia.
some trivia.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
After you stop and drop, what should you do next? A is roll. B is hands
Shut
up.
it down.
C is shut
Open-
them down.
yeah, shut them down, open up shop.
D is hand over license and registration. Why'd you pick shut them down, open up shop?
It was
just-
the longest.
It's a Rough Rider anthem. That's why, because Lucas picked it because Lucas is a Rough Rider. He knows. I feel like next is going to be DMX because that is Rough Rider anthem, right? That's the song. I feel like that's going to be next.
Like that route.
Shut them down, open up shop, baby.
You've heard the song before.
Sure have. I don't know who it is, though.
Drop.
DMX!
Hey.
Jackson was very excited to know the answer to that one. Jackson, in the other videos, he's really into like old music. It feels like he's trying really hard to impress his dad's friends with how much he knows their music. And he was very excited to blurt out, to excitedly scream DMX.
Forget he's 90s.
Oh my gosh, the camera angle. So 90s. Oh,
That's right. Eve got her start in the Rough
I'm
Riders.
just not processing at all.
Yeah, I'm just like nervous for them
Yeah.
on the wheelies. DMX.
I like this. She said she's nervous for them on the wheelies. I like how safety focused she is, you know? Shout out to the kids today. Maybe she has a future as an OSHA inspector.
It's huge.
What? What? What?
He's saying what? I was hoping he would accidentally say the N-word. I was hoping he'd like rap along. Like, you remember when Kendrick brought that girl on stage and she like sang along and she said the N-word and he stopped the show? I was hoping this would be Jackson's moment to accidentally blurt out the N-word.
Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at?
So you know
Oof.
DMX?
Yes.
Do you guys know the artist DMX?
Heard of DMX be on that? Right? Is it because they do that?
Man, I gotta say, also, as much as I dislike 90s rap, I do think DMX is pretty great. Although it's funny to me that people have like retconned 90s rap as woke. I'm not gonna say it. You can look it up for yourself, but DMX has some pretty brutal homophobic lyrics. Not the most woke guy in the world. Tupac went to prison for sexual assault. You know, Dr. Dre has been accused of assaulting women many times. Nothing about 90s rap is woke or progressive. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, okay. He's literally like.
Woo! I like this one.
Hey.
Now, this is a great beat, but did you know this beat is stolen? Did you know that? I'll tell you that the beat California Love, originally sampled by EPMD back in 1989. Originally sampled by EPMD on the song Knick Knack Paddywhack. The Legends, EPMD.
Paddywhack, give the dog a bone, yo. I'll pass either microphone.
And this was probably 5 years before California Love came out. Oh, Jackson. Jackson, never do that again. Never try to dance or rap again, Jackson. Don't do it. Don't do it.
More my style.
Can you name who this is, though? I'm like, I know the hit, but I don't know who this is.
And the set is so cool too.
It is a cool video.
Long Beach, baby. Like,
Oh, Jackson. I'm having a hard time with this, Jackson. Listen, you seem like a nice kid. My advice is just dial back the excitement just a little, just like, you know, if the excitement is on an 8 now, I would say dial it back to like a 2 or a 3. And you'll be in a good place. Just a little, you're having a little bit too much fun. You're going to go on a date with somebody in like 5 years, your first date with somebody who, you know, could be your future wife. And she's going to be like, wait a minute, I know you. You're the guy who was rapping along with DMX 5 years ago on YouTube. Waiter, check, please.
grandma's from Long Beach.
California knows how to party.
In the city.
I want to go to like a party and just like jump
It is a good song.
with the crowd.
So we do know this song.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And I actually have watched that music video.
Who's our main rapper
Okay.
in this one?
I go first. Tupac.
Tupac Shakur.
Tupac, America's favorite rapist. People have just decided that it doesn't matter, I guess. I don't know why. You make an edgy tweet 10 years ago and you're canceled, but you go to prison for sexual assault and everyone still loves you. What a time to be alive.
I feel like it's not Tupac.
It is. This whole idea, the whole Thunderdome and all of that, that's inspired by Mad Max.
Mad
What's it
Max,
called? And
yes.
driving out onto the desert, that's Mad Max.
It's like Coachella.
Yeah, honestly.
Coachella.
We're at Coachella right now.
Okay,
Who is that?
Junior Mafia next.
I don't know what they're saying. Like, yeah.
I actually don't know this song. I'm familiar with Junior Mafia, but I don't know this actual song.
Oh, it's Biggie. Okay. Is Biggie also West Coast?
East Coast.
East Coast?
Jackson. Jackson, come on. If you want to impress your dad's friends, you can't say that Biggie was West Coast. Come on, man. Jackson, you got to do better than that. Your uncle is very disappointed.
I've
I
definitely
love
heard
this.
song. I feel like it was on TikTok or something recently too.
He goes by a few names. Notorious.
Notorious Big. I like that. Not Notorious B.I.G. Notorious Big. I like that. I'm going to call him Notorious Big from now on.
Biggie is another one of those lyrical geniuses.
I'm so used to seeing like
Jackson speaking with great authority on Biggie, but he did not know where Biggie was from. But that's okay. I will say, there's the B.I.G. Tupac rivalry. I think it's insane. Anybody that thinks Tupac was a better rapper than Biggie is insane. Like, Tupac was not a great rapper. He's very charismatic, but he was not a great rapper. His songs were kind of corny. Biggie was like actually a great rapper. I think it's crazy.
Like listening to hip hop and like collabs with actual singers, and I always expect there to be like a melody, but I like the style too.
Okay, so she's on board. Oh, I hate this song.
I took a look at my life and realized there's nothing left.
Oh, Jackson. We just talked about this, Jackson. Again, just take the enthusiasm from an 8 to like a 2. That's what I'm saying. Wow, she knows everything.
Still listen to this song like to this day, and
this song's terrible.
Like such a badass. Like,
I listen to this song and feel like such a badass. That's the story of the 90s. You know, this stuff came out when I was in high school, and everybody listened to this, and overnight they decided they were a badass. And you know, I'll show you where I grew up. I grew up here. Okay, nothing badass about this at all. This is where I grew up. This is where I grew up. My parents' house is probably right about here. Nothing badass about this at all, okay? Known for our hot air balloons. I would see this right here, you know, and I would look out my bedroom window. My parents lived really close to here, and I would see the hot air balloons and stuff. Everybody heard Dr. Dre in 1992, and they decided to get a Raiders hat and a starter jacket and try to act hard. And it's like, bro, you drive 3 minutes that way and there's fucking cows. Like, look out the window. You can see hot air balloons and a cow. You're not a gangster.
Been spending most our lives.
But see, Lucas has the good sense. He doesn't sing it out loud.
Living in a gangster's paradise.
I'm just gonna be like,
Nothing harder than the Charlotte Hornets starter jacket. That's right. Or the the Tar Heels. That was the other one. Hornets or Tar Heels were the big ones.
It is Coolio.
It's Coolio.
The person?
I hate that song.
You guys ready for trivia?
So ready.
Okay, more trivia.
You heard the melody, the chorus, that's actually taken from another song. And that song was recorded by which artist or group? A, we
I don't know.
have Stevie Wonder. B, the Jackson 5. C, Donna Summer.
I have
or
no
D,
idea.
Diana Ross and the Supremes.
I feel like that's
I have no
the
idea.
vibe that Stevie Wonder would go for.
Said D or A, but I think it's D.
You can't say one or the other, people. You can't say one or the
I'm
other.
going to reveal this answer to you in this next clip.
Okay.
Ice.
Was Stevie Wonder. Okay, Lucas. Lucas knew.
Paradise.
You guys know I'm Team Lucas.
I love Stevie Wonder. He has the most beautiful voice.
Oh, Queen Latifah.
Who is this? I like this.
You don't hear Queen Latifah's name come up very often these days. Wasn't she on some TV show, some like cop show or something like that? I feel like her and Ice-T both like had careers on like network cop shows. I don't know, but I like her. She seems like a nice person. I would be friends with Queen Latifah.
It's giving like hold my earrings. I'm a fight, you know.
Yeah, what was she on? I don't the Equalizer. Okay. Yeah, she's a great actress and her music was good too. But it was legit. She was good.
I really like this actually.
I feel like you got it. I've seen
And
her.
probably like her and Salt and Peppa were like the first female rappers to be taken seriously. You know, maybe JJ Fad, but really Queen Latifah and Salt and Peppa, you know, they laid the groundwork for, you know, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and like every female rapper now, you know, basically they paved the way for everyone. Back when that was like really, I wouldn't say like controversial necessarily, but you know, there weren't female rappers. And MC Lyte, yes, MC Lyte as well, yeah. There was like only a handful of them back then that were taken seriously at all.
First name is Queen.
But I can't name the song. I know it's Queen
No.
Latifah.
Queen.
There's always
From Newark, I believe, right?
the 90s.
Queen Latifah from Brick City.
That was
think.
so good.
I think she's from Newark.
God,
You
what is
and
happening to me?
I
What is happening to me? I'm like into it.
This is Queen Latifah.
Oh.
I know the name. I did not know the song, but I really liked it. With the sax in the background.
Of course he did. Jackson just likes everything old. It's like, is there anything, Jackson? I said this before, but you know, you got to play hard to get a little bit. You know, with Lucas, you feel like you've earned his approval because he's so hard to please. If he likes something that you grew up with, you're like, oh, you like it? Oh, Lucas, I'm so flattered. He makes you earn it. But Jackson, he just gushes about everything. you know, and it makes me like, oh, come on, Jackson, you like everything. This means nothing to you. You know what I mean? You got to make us earn it, Jackson. You can't give give up your approval so easily.
That's what I look for.
Ooh, why do I know this?
This song kind of sucks, in my opinion. Ice Cube, another person that every white liberal has decided that they love. Let me show you some Ice Cube lyrics to this song, Black Korea. This is from 1991. Basically about him being angry at Koreans for owning a lot of stores in the hood. I find it so odd that all these like white liberals either don't know about how like legitimately ignorant and bigoted a lot of these guys are, or they just don't care. One or the other, or it's just like cognitive dissonance in their head. They have the NPC moment of, oh, but I thought Tupac was woke. I thought Ice Cube was woke. And, you know, you could say that it was even just years ago, that it was 90s, but Ice Cube was like tweeting anti-Semitic shit just like a year or two ago. Like, none of these people are, these people are not woke, with the exception of Queen Latifah. She was legit. Respect to Queen Latifah.
Always like action movies.
I know this. I know this.
Ice Cube, baby.
Wait, actually? So
I was
like,
finna about to say Ice Spice. If I was
There we go. There we go. Lucas. This is the Lucas I know and love. Said Ice Cube. I was about to say Ice Spice. There we go. That's a certified moment. Definitely going to trigger some old heads on Hip Hop 101 on Reddit. Base Lucas.
What did you think of it?
I liked it.
You think of him as an actor first or a rapper?
Rapper.
I only like.
He was pretty great in 21 Jump Street. I will say that. And he also, a lot of people don't know this, or maybe they do know it, I don't know, but Ice Cube wrote Eazy-E's music. And I would say out of all the like NWA kind of, the NWA extended universe, I think Eazy-E's first album was the best thing that any of those people did. And Ice Cube wrote that. He is super talented as like a lyricist, and he was hilarious in 21 Jump Street.
Picture him as like the actor.
Like Ice Cube said, today is a good day for trivia.
Yeah, Easy Does It is great.
Ice Cube and
Okay, more
Dr. Dre were in
trivia.
a group called NWA.
Here's what I think they should have said. Ice Cube and Dr. Dre were in a group called NWA. Jackson, what does NWA stand for? Tell us, Jackson. What do the letters NWA stand for? It'd be like the South Park moment. Like, I think I know it, but I'm not supposed to say it. No, go ahead, Jackson. It's fine. You can say it.
Cube and Dr. Dre were in a group called NWA. Ice Cube left the group in 1989 due to royalty issues. The group made some jabs at him, and as a result, he made a diss track. What was the name of the diss track?
Oh shit. I don't even remember that one. I remember this happening, but I don't even remember the name of the song. Let's see.
A, No More Games. B is Hit 'Em Up. C is No Vaseline.
I think
or
it's
D,
Hit 'Em Up,
How You Like Me Now.
but I don't know.
Yeah, Vaseline does not.
I don't
don't
think
know.
that one's the one.
I think it's Hit 'Em Up. We'll see.
It is actually.
Oh no,
C.
wait. Hit 'Em Up was no, Hit 'Em Up was the one that that Biggie did about Tupac supposedly, right? Or the other way around. I forget. Other way around.
No Vaseline.
Oh, really?
I just wanted to do How You Like Me Now. Oh. I know this one.
Okay. Salt and Peppa. I don't love this song, but respect to Salt and Peppa. I think like Push It, that's a great song. They seem like cool people. I had a big crush on Peppa as the short-haired one, right? I had a big crush on her when I was a kid.
Oh, it's so
you played this
good.
one?
And En Vogue. Also, respect to En Vogue.
I can't remember the name of this.
One of the great girl
I
groups.
have no idea who this is.
So good though.
Oh. Jackson, just the enthusiasm. I feel like if only we could harness Jackson's enthusiasm, we could like power a small city for a month.
What is it? Salt and pepper.
I like how he gets funky. When he's talking about rap, he's like, oh yeah.
You know what group?
I definitely do.
It's Salt and Pepper, and then the chorus was In Vogue.
Oh, Salt and Pepper in Vogue.
Salt and Pepper. Respect to Salt and Pepper.
Oh, I love this.
The Humpty Dance. Speaking of Tupac, Tupac is a backup dancer in this video, as I recall.
The Humpty.
I do the Humpty Hump.
Oh my gosh.
This is like this is roller rink music. This came out in what, 1990, 91, something like that. This is the kind of music that if you go to the roller rink in Everett, Washington on Saturday nights, you know, they'd have like hip hop night or whatever. This is a fixture of the skate deck in Everett.
Dad, listen to this.
I don't know why I know this. So your parents didn't have to do it when you were in 97.
This is like early 90s. This is like almost 80s,
Yeah.
I feel like.
And do the hump, the hump.
It is a catchy song. Skate deck was demolished? No. Oh, now I know what Mike Ness was talking about in Story of My Life. They were demolishing my childhood. They probably tore down skate deck to build apartments or some shit.
Bringing me back. We'd be driving down the highway and my dad is looking at me, he's like, home, day home.
Was he like singing all the words?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
and
god.
I was like, please stop singing.
Yes. See, Jackson, this is good advice. When he said stop singing and looked your way, good advice. I would listen.
To like the little marshmallow hat.
That was funny.
Yeah.
His name is Shock G. Shock G.
Shock G. Rest in peace to Shock G.
What hip hop group?
I don't know the name.
This is Digital Underground. You ready for some trivia?
Rest in peace, Shock
Digital
G.
Underground is notable for launching the career of which rapper? A is Jay-Z, B is Tupac.
Well, I already spoiled this for you guys, so you already know the answer to this one.
With what you know.
My gut's saying two things.
I solely went
Ludicrous.
off of name.
Me
like,
too.
Solely went off of name.
Jay-Z. I'm gonna
Oh, look at this. Look at this. The mysterious symbol that has been passed down, the cool S. I remember people drawing this on notebooks when I was in 6th grade in like 1989. People would draw this on notebooks, and now somehow it's been passed down through the generations to now there's these teenagers that still draw the cool S. Where did it come from? Nobody knows. It's like a symbol. The ancient aliens just encoded this into our DNA. We all know the cool S. What is it? I don't know.
I'm gonna reveal the answer to you in this next clip.
It'll be the last known symbol of humanity. Exactly.
This Tupac, go ahead and rock this.
Okay, there we go.
It's Tupac.
I did not know this song.
Really? I don't know Tupac. What?
Dang, we were really off. Okay, Annie, what?
I do like this song, actually. This is the only Jay-Z song that I like. This album is okay. I also like the song Money Cash Hose off this album. This song is pretty catchy. It's a good sample. I should say it's a good hook. The song is not great, but the the hook is great.
Hard knock life for us.
We get kicked.
It's Jay-Z.
A great hook.
I know so much.
Jay-Z's music overall is bad. Some of his stuff is just cringe. Like Big Pimpin' is one of the corniest songs ever made, and I do not understand why Jay-Z is respected so much. Like his music is terrible for the most part.
But this is the original, or no? It's from like a musical.
It's from Annie.
That's Annie, the music, like the movie and music.
See, Lucas knows his musicals.
Did Annie make this, or did they make this?
You've heard the song?
Would I rather
heard the
listen to
remix.
50 Cent or Jay-Z? Oh my God. 50 Cent and Jay-Z are both bad. But I would say 50 Cent is a little less bad.
Jay-Z.
The freaking
Wasn't he dating Rihanna?
Oh no.
I thought he
No,
dated
he
Rihanna.
I remember El Poos.
Signed Rihanna.
He
married
signed
Beyonce.
her.
Oh, I've made fun of this song many times, and I will continue. The whitest song of all time. If there's a whiter song than this, I can't think of it. This is like the soundtrack to white guys from Boston who refer to themselves as Irish, even though they literally couldn't find Ireland on a map. Like, if you put a gun to their head and said, find Ireland on the map or I pull the trigger, they would be dead. This is their theme song.
Like what?
It sounds like children screaming that part.
Ah.
Who is it?
I was about to ask you.
I like how
don't
they
know.
all look
Is it
like
Beastie
dudes in
Boys?
like
I
a
don't know.
beat down hardcore bands now.
I love the Irish accent.
Jump, jump.
Jump, jump, jump.
Oh, Jackson.
I would jump, but
I want to jump around.
yeah.
I want to jump around too.
This is House of Pain. This was an Irish-American hip-hop trio.
An Irish American, like, but are they Irish American or are they just American? You know? I'm pretty sure they're just American.
What?
Only 2/3 of the group actually had Irish origin.
DJ Lethal is fucking Lithuanian. He's not Irish at all. He's Lithuanian.
And even then, like, they're just from California. So, you ready for your last trivia?
Let's do it.
This song
our
was
last
a
trivia.
smash hit when it came out, but it was actually turned down twice before House of Pain got their hands on it. First was Cypress Hill, and the next was which group or artist? A is Snoop Dogg, B is Salt and Pepper, C is Ice Cube, or D is Junior Mafia.
I'm going to say Ice Cube turned it down. I'm going to say it because Salt and Pepper didn't really do stuff like this. Junior Mafia, they were East Coast and a little bit later. So it's going to be either Snoop Dogg or Ice Cube. I'm going to go with Ice Cube. Let's see.
Salt and Pepper.
And Snoop Dogg.
Oh.
One of you is right.
Is it me?
I hope it's Ice Cube.
That is Ice Cube.
Okay, I was right. But that was just a guess. I just got lucky.
I knew it.
I didn't know.
Jump
It's just a
around.
guess.
Like I could hear Ice Cube singing it.
Okay, well, there we go. As I expected, the kids these days, I feel like they like 90s rap more than they like 90s rock. And, you know, probably as much as I hate to say it, they might be right. You know, this stuff held up better than a lot of 90s rock. These are like really catchy classic songs. Would I choose to listen to them? No, I would not, because I think 90s rap is corny. But they've stood the test of time. It's true. These are generational songs that everybody knows. So shout out to the kids over at React for another piece of great content. And you know me over here just pumping it out. Another day at the Content Factory. My hands look like this, so your hands can look like this.